Well, hello, Made by Michelle here. I'm Michelle. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're here to talk about a gift to November run by Allison, Sew Like Dottie. And this is, I believe, the 4th year of this contest. You could win a prize. I believe you just need to post the gift. It's mostly an Instagram gift or a contest, but I believe that you can email as well. I'll put the cards in. You do need to say where in the world you're from so that she can assign the appropriate gift if you win a prize. So I'll put the cards in, and thank you, Allison, for running this. I'm sure it's a ton of work. So some things that I have done in the past as gifts would be, and I've got, I'm not going to give you a number, but I'll put in some things that I've done. So, and show you some examples. So bags. Bags can be from super simple to a little bit more complex. So depending on your level of sewing experience. When I first started sewing, I made very simple bags. So basic construction, just 2 pieces of fabric put together, made my own straps. This is just basically like bias tape. So, put them together, sandwich them in between, and voila. I still use these bags. They're great for like shopping. It hangs way down. Very handy. Here's another example. I did not do this patchwork. This fabric came like this. And different piece of fabric on the inside. Added a little piece so that it matched the size of this one. Again, made my own straps. Very long. And again, it's very long and handy. My wallet fits in the bottom, and I go, shopping with it. Like if I'm going, to an outlet mall or something, then everything that I purchase will fit in it. My wallet goes in the bottom, and then packages or whatever can go in it. Very simple, very easy. Then you can get more complex, like this one here. It's got box corners. It's basically the same. Then you just take a chunk out of the corner so that it'll stand up. And basically it's the same bag. You just box the corners. And sorry about it's my sewing space. It's a messy room. So you can also do bestie bags. This is my bestie bag. I've made like 6 of the small, 2 of the medium, 1 of the large. Pockets. There's a tutorial online where you put in the zipper. I will try to link that. I know I've linked it in the video where I showed my bestie bag with the zipper. I linked it in that. I didn't come up with it. I followed a tutorial of somebody who made it. But yeah, I've made several of these. They're not that hard. You just follow the instructions. Very easy to sew and easy to gift. If you know anything about the person that you're gifting it to, like I put plain fabric on the outside of mine and then sewing themed on the inside of mine. Another one is the Ellie and Mac, what's it called? Tote to Go, I believe. This is Tote to Go. I believe it's a free pattern, and it was a lot of fun to sew. And it is a very nice bag. It's got squared corners. It does have a zippered pouch inside in the instructions. It has two very nice pockets, if I can find them. They blend so nicely. There's one right here in between the two straps. And then it's got a little tie, and I put a magnetic closure in to keep it closed. I think that was part of the tutorial or the instructions, but I mean I've done that several times in my in some of my bags. Put a little label, made by Michelle, and a label on the other side. Where is it? It's over here. Sorry, it's hard to film and look at the camera. So anyway, there's a wide variety of bags, and they go from free to the bestie bag is not free. You could also do the Mia messenger bag, from Blackbird Fabrics, or BF Patterns. I haven't made that one yet. I understand it's just a little bit more complicated than the bestie bag, but again, you can make a bag or a purse or something like that for people. The next thing is table runners. And you can make table runners for, this is my table runner. You can put cute little buttons here on the corner. If I had a little coffee button, I would put a little coffee button here. On my Halloween ones, I put like spider buttons, which is fun. You just have to be careful that they don't come off in the wash at the end of the season when you wash them to put them away. But you can do patchwork ones, you can do quilted ones, you can do like the pumpkin ones, and obviously we're past that. You could do Christmas tree ones. There's all kinds of things for table runners out there. I just sort of wing it with mine. I looked up a tutorial once, and now I just sort of wing it. You can do placemats. These have a batting in the middle of them. These were from my favorite quilt store. They came in a panel that had four of these different coffee things, and then I bought backing, so I think the other two are different backing, and then I don't think it had any directions or anything, so they're all a little different. This corner is different from this corner. So yeah, my mother-in-law said, you should sell those, and I was like, well, they're all different, so why would I do that? But it's not why I did them. I did them for me, not to sell. But placemats, again, they have a little bit of some batting in them, and it said that, when I bought the panel, it said what kind of batting I think to use in them. But I think it's just like this kind of stuff. Just, you can look it all up. It's all just a matter of interpretation, in my opinion. It's not like you're going to be putting a hot pot on it or anything. The next thing, it would be towel things. So I make these myself. Again, I bought a kit several years ago, and then from then on I just sort of wing it. So my very first video, like 3 years ago, is on how to make these. So if you want to see me do it, you can go look at that. I can't guarantee the quality of it. Like, I'm not an expert, but I'll, I go into depth. I believe. So, this one is double-sided so that you can have, this is to hang over the stove handle, and this one is obviously autumn vibes, and then this one is more like I have these on the edge of my coffee bar. So, I mean, mine are like coffee themed, but it's this style. So it's same principle, but it's single-sided. So I would just untie this and wrap it around the top leg of my coffee bar and tie it, so that if there's a spill or something up there, I just wipe it up and then, put this in the wash and change it. So I have one on either end of my coffee bar. And I can put a picture of that in here if y'all want to see that. But basically, this one is a newer design. And so I just sort of, otherwise, I just cut these down. But this one I was sort of playing with a new shirt design. So yeah, the reason I did that is because I couldn't find the other one. Now I found it. So and there is a longer sleeve version of the other one. If I have more fabric, it's got little sleeves, which is very cute, but I don't always have more fabric. So and with these ones, I cut the towel in half. Again, that's all part of that tutorial that I did. So that is, theoretically item number 5, or item number 4, but these are like layered. So the other, so 5 would be a shawl. So everybody can wear a shawl. You don't have to worry about sizes. Pattern for Pirates. I recently pulled the sleigh ride shawl off of their website because I'm interested in that shawl because it has the belt loop on it to tuck the side of the shawl through, because that shawl is really popular right now, and I've seen it for sale all over the place, and I'm gonna make it. I just haven't done it yet. But also, you can just make a basic shawl, and I have done that as well. Years and years ago, I made a bunch of this shawl, and I cannot tell you how many compliments I get wearing this shawl. It is so basic. It is just a really long rectangle with there's like a 7-inch seam. It's open here, it's open here, and these are all just hearts and a circle. You don't even have to do this. This is just me messing around. I made smaller ones. I made one for my daughter when she was like 5 or 6. And then I made my sister's shawls and my sister-in-law. And then, I cut the fringe, which you don't have to do that either. But I get compliments on this every time I wear it. And it's seriously, is just it's just a length of fabric, fleece. I can put the measurements in if you want me to, because I have no idea. You will not be able to find a pattern for this, I doubt, because this was a Joann Fabrics free pattern, again, like 15, 20 years ago, that I got off of their website. But if you want this information, I will measure it for you and tell you what the length and the width and the width of this seam is, if you want to know. But it's just, you know, with fleece, you do not have to sew the edges. And like I said, I just cut the fringe. So super easy, super quick. And then I appliqued that little flower onto it. And then I went on to use that flower applique on a ton of stuff. And, you know, later on, because it was so easy. And, yeah, I mean, it broadened my world. Yeah. Anyway, that was one of the very first things I probably sewed, and definitely sewed for other people. Anyway, a long time ago. And the last thing I have for you today, well, maybe not the last, I'll give you a couple more ideas, but is a hooded scarf. So this I made for myself, and I have a pair of pants that match this material. So when it gets crazy weather, I wear them together. But this is from DIBY Club. Is that right? And I put this other material on the inside. It is reversible, but again, you can see both sides. Sorry, it's all wrinkly. It was tucked away, and it does not go with what I'm wearing. But again, I have a pair of pants in this material, so I can be completely matchy-matchy if I want to. But you can wear it up, or you can wear it all down. And I've made them for other people, because you don't have to know somebody's size to make them a scarf with a hood. And it's windy, it's rainy, it's blowy, and it's great. This is a linen, and this is knit, like double brush poly. So it is warm. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just make like a snood. And I know there are snood not recipes, patterns. And again, does not go with what I'm wearing. I have no idea what pattern this was. But if I'm wearing just like plain, I'll put this on if my neck is cold. I have tons and tons and tons of scarves. But if I'm cold and I'm wearing something plain and I need a little bit of dopamine, this is perfect. So again, you can make this for, I mean, again, snoods aren't that hard to sew. There's lots of information out there. And again, this is just like, it's not a double brush poly. It's like a rayon knit or something. It's light and lovely, but it's doubled up, and it It wouldn't go around my neck twice. That would be a stretch, but stretch. But anyway, it's nice. But this one's mine. I don't think I've made this pattern for anybody else, but I could. I just haven't. So there's that. And then Ellie and Mac have like a free tree skirt. I know a lot of people have talked about tree skirts already, and I know, that there are a lot of really great tree skirts out there. I just wanted to give a nod to Ellie and Mac do have a tree skirt. They also have free sock patterns, free scrunchie patterns. There's a lot of free patterns out there. Don't discount the free patterns. Have a look at Ellie and Mac's website. There's a lot of really great things on there. Just search free patterns, free Christmas gift patterns. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you're looking for, you can find. But I haven't sewn the free socks from Ellie and Mac yet, but I would like to. I've got them downloaded, and maybe I'll do that this year. Because my daughter loves socks. She's got lots of them, but she loves them. Might as well sew some. Oh, stockings. Hang on a minute. I was going to talk about that. Okay, stockings. So these little stockings may not look Christmassy, but they are. This is for our little guinea pig Pumpkin, and this one's for Honey. So, yeah, stockings aren't that hard. I just used a little tutorial and made the little pets stockings last year. So, for my daughter. So, that's another thing you can do. You can customize them to people or pets. So, obviously this one's pumpkins and this one's honeys. It's got little honeybees on it. So, if you know something about who you're gifting, you can make them a stocking, or if they have a pet or something like that, because obviously these aren't very big, but they're cute. So that's all I have to say for you today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you get some time to sew. Thank you, Allison, for putting on this contest again. And thank you for letting me be part of this vlogger tour. So, again, check out the cards and the vloggers before and after me. And have a great day. Take care. Bye.